Hello, hello, light workers. So this is New Light Tarot. I'm sorry that I've been a little bit MIA lately, but I definitely needed a bit of a spiritual break here. So I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for being patient with me. So we're going to be doing something a little bit differently this month, okay? Because 2021 just started and 2020 just left us, we're going to pull some cards about in regards to what spirit wanted us to learn. Okay, what spiritual lesson did we learn in 2020? As we know, it was a pretty difficult year for a lot of us. Okay, a lot of closing out cycles, good and bad cycles. Okay, 2020 definitely for the collective, I want to say, was probably one of the hardest years. Okay, that we all had to face, right, worldwide. So I want to see here what lessons has Spirit taught us, okay? Or what lessons does Spirit want us to know from 2020? What lessons have we learned from 2020? Please, Spirit. What lessons has the collective learned here? One last time, please. Thank you so much, Spirit. So 3 cards, please. Okay. 2 more cards. All right. Guess we learned a lot of lessons here. My cards are screaming. Okay. So I'm not going to take, obviously, all of these cards. But the 8 of Swords did want to show itself. So like I was saying, right? 2020 was a difficult year for us. As we saw there with that 8 of Swords. You know, feeling trapped, okay, imprisoned by our own thoughts, by fear. Fear has been holding us back, has been pushing us down here. One more card, please, Spirit, for the year of 2020. What have we learned? 6 of Pentacles. Ha 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 ha. I said that. Oh, wow, look at that, though. This is beautiful. Actually, I'm going to take both of these cards. Let's take both the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups here. So, quite interesting energy. Like I was saying, okay, 8 of Cups wanted to show itself. We're in this place, okay? All of 2020 has allowed us to kind of close the chapter on things that no longer served us anymore, okay? Relationships, jobs, emotions, pieces of our personality. We've closed the door on one way of life to open a door to a new one, okay? We're leaving behind what didn't fulfill us, okay, emotionally, spiritually. We're leaving it behind. We're leaving that all behind in 2020 now, okay? And we're opening up the door to something newer here. Do you see? I find that this is interesting. So she has her back turned toward us, but she's following the moon. She's following her intuition, okay? The High Priestess and the Ace of Cups is here. So there's something intuitively, right? Because remember, guys, this is a collective reading, okay? So it's a general collective reading. If it resonates, that's phenomenal. Please give me a like down below. But we all know intuitively what will be able to help us progress on our spiritual paths, okay? If we have to leave that job that's unfulfilling, if we have to leave that partner that is unfulfilling, if we have to walk away from something that no longer makes our heart scream and find peace, okay? If it doesn't make our heart beat or even make us feel at peace and harmony, then it's not for us. And I feel like 2020 has definitely showed that to us. If it be leaving friends behind, leaving relationships, leaving family, leaving jobs, leaving something behind to follow our intuition, to follow where we're supposed to be going, okay? This Ace of Cups here can symbolize brand new love, but it's all about self-love. I feel like for a lot of us in 2020, our journey was all about self-love, okay? We literally can't love anyone else on this planet, our children, our animals, our pets, our lovers, if we do not have that love to ourselves. And I feel like Spirit here in 2020 definitely has taught us to appreciate ourselves, to open our hearts up to us, okay? I feel like a lot of us are in this place. It's funny because my eyes keep going to this Nine of Pentacles. A lot of us are in this place of feeling very abundant, okay? You know, even if right now we could be struggling a little bit financially, or, you know, we could be struggling a little bit even in our own space, okay? Like our own space of mind. We could be struggling still a little bit, but we're coming to this understanding. We're coming to this realization. Some of us are already there, but we're coming to this understanding that we are great. We are infinite. Everything that we want to do, we have the potential to be able to create it. Okay, we have all inside of us. We can stand alone and be strong. We have this self-love, okay? Speaking to the universe, speaking to spirit, speaking to God, okay? God has been trying to talk to us, talk to you. And you've been hearing the answers. You need to listen to your intuition if you have not been. If your intuition is telling you to walk away from something, only you know what that is, okay? Again, I'm just a tarot reader. And remember, it's all a collective message. So you know what it is that you need to walk away from that will be able to help you ascend higher. There's something here that isn't moving anymore. It's stuck. It's paused for a really long time, whatever that is. It could be you waiting for something for so long. Maybe you're waiting for someone to get their shit together. But something feels like it's stuck. And I feel like Spirit's saying here that you need to have some sort of reciprocity within yourself, okay? Because you are divine. You are love. And you need to walk away from something that no longer serves your spirit anymore. Spirit is saying that you have learned this lesson of being generous with yourself, loving with yourself, tender with yourself. Maybe self-care was like your number one thing in 2020. You know, those face masks and those massages and those yoni steams, anything, right? I don't know where that came from, but, you know, I definitely feel like we're just in this place of a lot of self-love here, okay? Healing ourselves, appreciating ourselves, feeling abundant in our energy, giving back to ourselves, okay? So let's look at this here. What's up with this Knight of Pentacles? That was fast. So, okay, guys. If you guys are in, now the High Priestess wants to show herself twice. So, I feel like for some of you guys, you're in this place where it may be difficult for you to listen to your intuition. You guys probably question yourselves quite often, okay? Quite often here. And I feel like Spirit's saying you shouldn't question yourself anymore because you're the one who's keeping yourself stuck. You're the one that's holding yourself back when you don't listen to yourself. Our intuition is our higher self. That's our higher self talking to us. And we're just not able to understand it. We just feel gut instincts, right? But that's our higher self communicating with our body, our flesh. Okay? With this third dimensional person, it's communicating with us. That's intuition. It's you speaking to you. And I feel like when you guys don't listen to your intuition here, when you don't walk away from something that you know is no longer fulfilling you, that you know is no longer for your path anymore, you block your own blessings. You hold yourself back. Because there's a lot of abundance here that you can give to yourself, that the universe is wanting to give to you. Love. Self-love. Spirit's trying to show you that you have an overwhelming amount of love here, of blessings. This cup, do you see that? It's overflowing with love, with blessings. But you're holding yourself back. You're keeping yourself stuck. Because you are not listening to your own higher vibration. You are not listening to yourself. Okay? What is it that you need to walk away from? 8 of Cups. Remember, this is going to be different from everyone. You need to walk away from negative self-talk. If you keep yourself in this place, in this hole, you're not winning. And if it's not you that's speaking negatively about yourself, someone in your environment could be pushing you down and holding you down. saying nasty words, arguing with you, keeping your energy, your vibration low. It could be you doing this to yourself. And Spirit saying you need to walk away from this confrontation, walk away from this combative energy, even if it's within you, especially if it's within you. Don't talk negatively about yourself. Be careful with that tongue. Tell me about this Six of Pentacles. It's abundance here. Queen of Pentacles. You don't get any more nurturing and any more abundant than the Queen of Pentacles. To me, the Queen of Pentacles is very similar to the Nine of Pentacles energy, where you're totally abundant in your own energy, in your own strength, in your own divinity. The Queen of Pentacles nurtures herself, and she's able to recognize that. She's abundant on her own. She's able to grow an empire. She's a mother. She's a queen. Masculine or feminine doesn't matter, right? It's very gender neutral, but it's just the energy within. Spirit's saying that you need to nurture yourself. You know, and I don't know why I just heard this, if some of you guys had difficulty with your own personal mom, okay, let's just say your mother didn't know how to nurture you the way you needed to be nurtured. Spirit's saying that you now need to be able to give this fruitful basket of blessings to yourself. You need to be able to remother yourself, to re-nurture yourself, to love yourself. Because that is how you'll be able to heal here. This is all about healing. This is all about love and spirit and divinity and your higher spirit, your intuition, your inner guide, your inner angel is trying to get you to see this within you. But first you have to acknowledge the talk that you're having with yourself. You can't ignore your intuition anymore. You have to love yourself, nurture yourself. Quit this negative self-talk. Or if it's people around you that's bringing you down, holding you down, you need to walk away from that. Turn your back on that energy and follow your intuition. Follow your direction. Follow where spirit is trying to lead you, okay? So I'm going to close this out with one more card, okay? We're going to grab an oracle message, okay? This is my Empath Oracle deck. Well, not mine. I didn't personally create it, but, you know, I own it. That's what I mean by mine. But let's see. One oracle message, please, Spirit, for the collective to close this reading out. What a beautiful, positive, powerful reading here. All about nurturing ourselves and listening to our intuition and leaving behind what no longer serves us, especially that negative self-talk. You know, 2020, I want to say, would be like our shadow selves, okay? Like, we're leaving all of that behind. It helped us reach into our core, picked out our shadows, showed us our shadows, brought a mirror to it. And now it's up to us what we want to do with it. Do we want to live in that darkness and that shadow self? Do we want to keep fighting it without ever really winning? Or do we want to walk away from it and search for better? Search for healing and searching for love. What would we like to do? So one card, please, Spirit, for the collective. One card, please. One card, please, Spirit. Okay. 2 cards wanted to come out, and I'll take them. Look at that. Throat chakra and the light at the end of the tunnel. How amazing is that? So poetic. And I think it's very beautiful because it landed right here on the 5 of Swords. So again, if there is someone speaking negatively to you, if you're speaking negatively to yourself, your throat chakra, if you're talking that, if you're speaking that, be careful with that energy, okay? You need to speak life. Speak life into yourself. Speak peace into yourself. Speak love into yourself. How would you treat your child? How would you talk to your child? You would want to encourage them, right? You would want them to be the best that they could ever be in this whole world. You would want the best for your child. You are your greatest child. You are your greatest healer. You are your greatest hero. So speak life into yourself, okay? And if you have moments of difficulty where that's hard for you to speak life into yourself, write, journal, paint, create. Anything that the throat chakra embodies, I feel like that's where you guys should be at right now. Collect blue crystals. This is actually a lapis lazuli, which is good for your third eye, but it's also wonderful for your throat. You know, open up your voice, sing, talk, communicate, open up. If you guys are holding yourselves back, okay, from communicating, and let's just say hypothetically someone's, holding you down, by saying a lot of negative words, maybe you need to open your mouth and communicate to them. But do you see she has a face of peace because she was able to speak her truth. So I feel like you guys either need to speak your truth to someone outside of you or speak your truth to yourself, okay? Be honest in what you need in this world. Know that there's always going to be light at the end of the tunnel. Behind all dark clouds. Behind the storm, the sun is always there. No matter how much it rains, no matter how much it thunders, no matter all the lightning, that storm will subside. And the sun will always, always be there. That light that we all have inside is always there. But we just have to know that it's true. Okay? So if you guys are having some difficulties when it comes to speaking your truth or even trusting in yourself and loving yourself, carry around some blue stones. Kyanite, blue kyanite's phenomenal. It actually clears and heals all of your chakras, and it's great for communication and creativity. But I hope that this reading met you all well, and I definitely hope to see you all again soon. Feel free to give me a like, a share, or a comment if this reading resonated with you, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye, my light workers.